Secretary of the Treasury Alexander Hamilton proposed an excise tax on all alcohol in the United States. It seemed like an easy solution. Americans loved alcohol and would continue to buy it, despite an increase in price, therefore making the national debt disappear in virtually no time at all. It seemed like a win-win. If you were thinking the citizens were angry, you are correct. Just 20 years ago, they had fought the American Revolution to get rid of excise tax, and here the new government was putting it on them. The citizens of the time felt all these emotions and more. They could not understand the need for more taxation, since it was an agrarian society filled with mostly uneducated and ignorant people. The people that were most upset about this new tax were the farmers of western Pennsylvania, many of whom distilled whiskey and profited from its sale. In July of 1794, a force of disaffected whiskey rebels attacked and destroyed the home of a tax inspector. The rebellion grew in numbers, if not in actions, and threatened to spread to other states. Secretary Hamilton knew that the presence of a large and potentially hostile force in Pennsylvania could not be tolerated. If the government were to survive, it would have to show itself capable of keeping control. Secretary Hamilton advocated the use of military force. However, President George Washington instead put state militias on the ready and sent in negotiators. When talks proved fruitless, President Washington relented to Hamilton's view. A force of 13,000 militia troops, led by Hamilton and Virginia Governor Henry Lee, marched into western Pennsylvania. By the time the federal force arrived, the rebellion had collapsed and most of the rebels had fled. 2 men were convicted of treason and later pardoned by Washington. Alexander Hamilton was elated. The fledgling federal government had proved it could keep order. This was important for many reasons, but the most important was to keep the new nation cohesive and together in the face of the British adversary. Not everyone was okay with Hamilton resorting to using military force. Thomas Jefferson, in particular, was a critic.